Kejriwal-led Aam Aadmi Party is known for its free Bijli Pani agenda in Delhi. However, the AAP suddenly seems to be rationalizing that. Why? Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and in this video, I will explain how Kejriwal's freebie bomb is set to explode in his face. Let's begin. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal has made a major announcement. Power subsidies in Delhi will now be made optional. So why is the AAP going soft on its subsidies agenda? Let's find out. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has announced that power subsidy will be made optional from October 1. Only those who opt for subsidized power will continue receiving it.
और 1 अक्टूबर से दिल्ली के अंदर उन्हीं लोगों को बिजली की सब्सिडी दी जाएगी जो लोग बिजली की सब्सिडी मांगेंगे.
The CM said we get appreciation for the Delhi government's free electricity scheme from all sections of society. But over the years, people have suggested that instead of providing subsidies to financially strong households, the money be used for schools and hospitals. He also said we will now be asking Delhi's residents whether or not they require the subsidy and accordingly provide free supply of electricity to those in need. The CM added the process of giving people a choice to opt for subsidized or non-subsidized electricity will begin very soon. This is a departure from the general narrative that the AAP has been pushing on the issue. While many suggested that subsidies and freebies were harmful to the economy and that the taxpayers' money could be diverted to more constructive areas, the Kejriwal-led AAP insisted that the Delhi government was improving the conditions at schools and hospitals while providing subsidized water and electricity. It also claimed that the Delhi government's finances were in good health despite the expenditure on subsidies. The announcement by Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal has now become a political issue. BJP MP Manoj Tiwari alleged that the Delhi CM is trying to forget his poll promise due to the dilapidated state of Delhi's economy. Delhi leader of opposition Ramveer Singh Bidhuri too accused the AAP of forgetting its poll promises. He claimed the Aam Aadmi Party came to power by promising free electricity and water. Now it is looking for excuses to end the electricity subsidy. Getting electricity subsidy on demand means that now consumers will hit the electricity offices and waste their time. Similar remarks were also made by the spokesperson of Delhi BJP, Praveen Shankar Kapoor, while emphasizing that the model of free water and electricity is collapsing and the economic condition of Delhi government is crippling. So we do know that the decision to announce the rationalization of subsidies or give the option to let subsidies go is going to have its own political costs. The BJP will make an issue out of it, and even generally the decision will look like an about turn of sorts. Then why has the AAP government decided to make power subsidy optional? Well, the biggest reason could be the costs involved. In Delhi, the domestic consumers get free electricity on the consumption of up to 200 units a month. Also, consumers using 201 to 400 units per month get a 50% subsidy capped at 800 rupees per month. As per the government, there are 58,18,231 electricity consumer connections in Delhi. Out of this, 47,16,075 consumers get subsidies and over 30,39,766 consumers consume less than 200 units and therefore they don't have to pay anything. Now, many of these consumers could actually constitute the unprivileged segment of the society, but many could even be resourceful. Retired senior citizens or small families who actually don't consume a lot of electricity. They can pay their bills, but the populist policy of subsidies included them in a subsidized category. It is therefore not a matter of surprise that Delhi's free power is actually quite costly. In March 2022, Times of India reported that the Delhi government was likely to pay about 3,250 crore rupees in 2022 to 23 on account of subsidies to families that consume up to 400 units of electricity a month. And when you subsidize power, the total consumption levels are bound to go up. Someone who was consuming 100 units earlier would be prompted to consume 175 units now. Similarly, one consuming 250 units earlier might think that he can consume 300 units now. This is bound to inflate the overall power consumption and the size of the subsidies. The populist freebies had helped the AAP make significant poll gains. However, the flip side of subsidy politics is now becoming quite clear.